My name is Abdullah Kuruma. I'll be talking to you in the next 5 to 10 minutes about Peace Corps. That doesn't mean in any way that I've been a Peace Corps myself, you know. But first of all, I'd like to know how many of you have had any opportunity to talk to a Peace Corps, or you have any knowledge about what a Peace Corps is about? Anyone here? Say something about Peace Corps. What do you know about them?
They take people willingly to go to other countries to help out in a situation or a time of need. Anyone who is required, or anyone who needs any kind of help. Peace Corps,
that's good. Now, you had a whole class this quarter with Dr. Karim Sisse on cultural diversity, right? And a lot of principles and aspects of cultural differences, you know, that exist around the world have been explained to you. Now, a class like this will be ended by, you know, giving you an opportunity to know a little more about the outreach programs. Now, at the end of your class, maybe some of you will be wondering, what's the essence of this class? Why did I take cultural diversity in the first place? Well, for some people, you need a grade, right? You need a grade. For other people, you never know how important it is until you step outside of the United States and get to interact with other cultures. Now, going back to 1961, John F. Kennedy was president. That was when he established the Peace Corps of this country. And that same year, in 1961, Congress approved it. Every year, they have been sending people outside of this country. They have 3 goals. One goal is for them to provide technical assistance to other countries around the world. Some of you might be ending up your programs here either in the medical sciences or legal aspects, sociology, psychology, etc. Now, there are countries where they really lack teachers. They are not teachers. The first time that I came across a Peace Corps like Dr. Karim mentioned was in school. I was taught by Peace Corps. So America is providing technical assistance to other countries through the Peace Corps program. They are also giving that opportunity for Americans to understand other cultures outside of America. All right? And for Americans as well to understand and appreciate other cultures. To date, the 2011 budget for Peace Corps alone is $374 million. That's what America is spending. Or that was what they spent in 2011. That means they are putting a lot of resources into this. All right? Now, the reason I want to talk to you today is to be able to persuade you or help you start to redirect yourself about the relevance of your cultural diversity class. So that when you get out of here someday, you know, you can extend this knowledge by finding yourself in a true practical situation where you are meeting with different cultures. Now, they call America the melting pot, right? Who has heard about the melting pot and you know, theory or explanation? It is a melting pot because people from all over the world, from different cultures, are meeting in America. And Americans are going out to other parts of the world doing different things, all right? So the Peace Corps program, as you have seen, is the outlet. It's the outlet for you to be able to interact with cultures outside of America, for them to understand you and for you to understand them. And that one is done through your skills. Some of you will end up in different fields of work, providing technical assistance. So when you go out to those countries, you have the opportunity to work with governments or non-governmental organizations. You have the opportunity to work in charity programs. You have the opportunity to work in business and diverse areas. That is when your cultural diversity class really becomes important to you. You start to reflect back to, oh, 5, 10 years back, I took a class in cultural diversity. And you start to see it emerging, right? You start to see it emerging. Now, with what you have learned in this class, and the little that I have talked about the Peace Corps, you should be able to start creating that connection and see where you go from here. You know, so if you are looking forward to an opportunity to get out of this country someday, you can connect with the Peace Corps program. And their website is www.peacecorps.gov. Well, how many of you have ever visited this website? Some of you have. Good. So if you're looking forward to getting out of this country someday, I will encourage you to connect with this website, connect with the application process. The reason that I'm saying this is I have benefited personally from the Peace Corps program. I got teachers in English, in mathematics, in the sciences, from kindergarten up to high school. Some of them even went to universities helping out to teach students in universities. Someday some of you might also find yourself in those situations, helping, right? So it's a volunteer program. You volunteer. Why is it called a volunteer program? You may not get exactly what you expect being out there providing services. So you are giving a service to mankind. I come from a poor country called Sierra Leone, all right? And we've had gross shortcomings in our human resource capacity. So if it weren't for a program like the Peace Corps program, that have provided considerable help to some of us, maybe our stories would have been different. So I want to encourage you, growing up as young people, planning to get into different careers, to start thinking about how do I go out there to help other countries. And if I want to do that, what is the means by which I can connect to the outside world? That's what the Peace Corps does, all right? So far, I think I'll conclude with that encouragement, So think about how you can go help other countries. The facilities that we have in this country, you never know. It's amazing when you get out there how people really survive on a day-to-day basis. There's so much need for help, all right? So now, I'll conclude my little speech, basically by thanking you very much and giving the audience, and I do hope that someday you will consider becoming a Peace Corps yourself. In my country, those returning Peace Corps have formed themselves into an organization called the Friends of Sierra Leone. And their website is FOSALE.org, for salon.org. If you visit that website, you'll be amazed to see how many Americans want to go back. They were there for 2 years, they came again, and for them, they've had a very strong bond with the people of Sierra Leone. So we are looking forward someday that some of you might also create those bonds. And that is where your cultural diversity class really becomes of relevance. Because you don't want to face shocks. You don't want to be out there and you start to experience certain shocks. So I know Dr. Zacharias has said a lot of things about what those expectations will be. It is not all as you know it. And what you see in the books, when you go out there, that's when you really apply them practically. And that's the benefit of it. All right? Do you have any questions? You don't have any questions so far. So, I'll round this again by thanking Dr. Karim Sise and for thanking you all for giving that little audience. But please, do a little more research for the Peace Corps and try to connect with them. All right? Thanks very much.